There are over 1,000 species of bats worldwide. We have 47 different species of bats in the United States. We have 3 species that live out west that eat nectar and pollen. And most of our bats here in the United States are insect eaters, so they're wonderful pest controllers for us. I'm actually holding a Mexican free-tail bat. I'm able to do this safely because I've been vaccinated for rabies. You should never do this in the wild. This is Juanita. She was an injured bat, so she cannot be released. She has a little free tail. In their ear, they have a little flap that's called a tragus. Points toward her eye, and it's usually just right inside the ear, and we also have a tragus. This is our tragus. And bats that echolocate have that. This is an Egyptian fruit bat, and you'll notice that Isis has big, large eyes, and small little ears, and within her ear there is not a tragus. Also, if you look between their legs, the megabat here has a split membrane between her legs. She kind of looks like she's wearing breeches. The microbats have a tail membrane that goes from leg to leg. It's kind of rounded. All bats have rabies is a myth we often hear. That is not true. Rabies is found in 0.5% of all bats that are found. However, you should never touch a bat because you're not sure if they have it or not. If you have an encounter with a bat, you should seek medical attention. Some of the other myths you often hear is that bats will attack you and get tangled in your hair. Well, that myth we think maybe got started because when you're outside, you're breathing out carbon dioxide, you're attracting bugs, and if bats are out echolocating, which is the method which they use to find their food, and they see lots of bugs around your head, they're going to come over to the bat buffet and have their supper. Another myth we often hear is that bats are flying rodents. Well, that's not true. The bats and the rodents are not very kin at all. As a matter of fact, if you look at the number of babies they have per year, you'll see one big difference. Most bats only have 1 pup per year, where a rodent would have maybe a litter of 12 or more. Also, the teeth is a big difference. Bats have teeth like dogs or cats with large canines, and the rodents, of course, have those large front incisors. Our bats are having trouble, and they need to be conserved. So what can you do to help them? You can educate others. Tell them how important bats are. Ask people not to harm them. Enjoy a bat if you see it, just don't touch it.